and we've been doing this for the last 13 years. So now, as a part of our corporate social responsibility, so we are planning to help out students in terms of placements at free of cost. So basically, we get a lot of requirements from different companies, and we want to see if we can, place as many students as possible. So let me just share my screen and I'll just walk you through the process real quick. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So as you can see, this is a faculty development student placement nomination drive. So basically, we want to connect your top students. Sir, I think Anis Khan is saying screen is not visible. Sir, I hope it's visible now. Could you please confirm over the chat window? Okay. All right. Thank you for confirming, sir. So as you can see, so this is our initiative to connect companies to good students. So as you are all faculty who are in your respective departments, you get to see a lot of bright minds, young students who sometimes might not be able to get opportunities that they deserve. So this is one such attempt from our side where we want to place students as a part of our corporate social responsibility for free of cost. So moving forward, so the objective of this is we want to enable good students to access direct interviews with XLR's partner companies, where we provide 4 to 9 LPA ka opportunities. So on a range, this is what it would be. Now, some people might exceed 9 also. So now we are providing these kind of opportunities, and then also the connect between academics and industry, we want to strengthen that by rewarding high performing students. So this is the core objective of this entire activity. And whom should you nominate? So now in your department, you would have a lot of students who are very ambitious, who are willing to make a lot of sacrifices to get into good careers. So those kind of students that are good performing in terms of academic experience, if they have good communication and learning attitude and are willing to take interviews, and also if you have some quick learners, even if they do not have that good marks like a college topper or something, but they're very good to to grasp things. So such kind of students would be expected in this particular criteria. So what is the benefit for the students? So they get to attend interview directly with our partner IT companies that range from MNCs, mid-sized companies, as well as startups. And potential offers are in the range of 4 to 9 LPA, and we provide them industry exposure, resume validation, and the experience of interviews. And alongside with this, we take an assessment test, we review their resume, and we ensure that they become interview ready. So we take certain sessions for the students to prep them. And any questions so far, dear faculty? Or can I move forward? All right, so I'm assuming that's a no. So let's move forward. So now, what is the interview flow? So firstly, we will screen the candidates, and we'll understand what their skills are and what kind of role they would be fit for. Then we'll shortlist students. Uh, then we schedule the interviews with the companies that are hiring, and finally, the feedback or the offer letters are shared directly with the students by the companies itself. So this is the interview flow. Now, where does XLR come into support here? So we provide the pre-interview assessment test, and also based on the JD, we give some sort of preparation sessions that are specific to that JD, that are specific to that role. Then we review their resume and we provide interview tips for nominated students, and coordination with the partner recruiters and scheduling the interviews and support. And finally, feedback loop to faculty on student outcomes and improvement areas. So why are we doing this? This is a part of our corporate social responsibility where we want to place as many students as possible and connect good students to good openings and good companies. So we want to be that bridge in between. So I guess I have a hand raised by one of our faculties. So Akshda Dagde. So yes, dear faculty, please. Would you like to unmute your mic? So shall I? Um, Shishmita, can you provide the
Yeah.
unmute option to?
Yes, sir.
uh,
They have access already. They can unmute
yeah.
themselves.
So, so ma'am, could you ask me a question either through chat or the by unmuting your mic? Okay. All right. So I'll move forward. So in case you require any kind of help, that is your students require any kind of help. So it is fdp.placements@xlr.com. Just a moment. It's not .in, my bad. It's .com. And the faculties that are willing to nominate your students, so please scan this QR code. You will get a Google form and you can register and you can give us your details and our team will get in touch with you to take the details of your students. So we would like to get in touch with you uh, to take this initiative forward. So yeah, I think now we are open for questions. So in case if anyone would like to add anything or clear your doubts. Okay, and also we will share the Google form in the chat window here. So yeah, so those who are willing to be a part of this and nominate uh, your students who are good academically and have potential, please help them with this opportunity and we'll be able to guide them for a good placement. Yeah. Okay. So thank you, faculty. Thank you for listening to me for the last 10 minutes. So we'll be pasting this link in the chat in the Google form. Yeah. Thank you. So yes, we'll share the Google form. And please don't confuse it for the attendance form, faculty. So this is purely for this one. The attendance Google form will be shared again. Okay. Yeah. So Sushmita, I think you've got the link. Uh, yeah, we're putting it on the chat. So please pin it so that all the faculties can have a look at it. So I think my colleague Sharon has shared the thing here. So Google Docs. So I mean it's a Google form. Okay. So Sushmita, can you pin this comment, please?
Sir, actually in Zoom we can't pin this message.
Okay.
I'll be keep on sharing to the faculties. They can fill the
Okay.
form.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Saravanan sir, you can take over the session. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Susmita. Thank you, Amit sir. Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to day 5 of our session. Let me share my screen. I hope my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Thank you. Okay. One second. Okay. So today for the day 5 session, we are going to see something interesting, that is AI and all. So sharing reports and capstone project, already we have started yesterday itself, capstone project. And today we are going to see about analyzing things. Okay, drill up, drill down, drill through. So once I have completed this, we will be going for AI. AI in the sense how they have integrated machine learning. So how we can make use of it through some visuals. Okay. We're starting from Q&A, narrative, analyze and summarize. Very useful tool in real time. Then how to publish to the Power BI service. It means how to publish report from Power BI desktop to Power BI service. Once we have done that, how to create workspaces and how to create dashboard from our assets. Assets are nothing but Power BI reports. Then sharing reports, then capstone project we had started yesterday itself, building a sales dashboard. So we had created, actually it is a report. The same thing we can do in the Power BI service also. Okay. So additionally, we can create a dashboard. As I mentioned, in Power BI desktop, we can create only report, not a dashboard. Whereas if we want to create dashboard, we have to create in Power BI service. Okay, that is the main thing we need to understand, the difference between report and dashboard. So I'll be sharing the link. The same link. If you have the link already with you, you can go for that. So anyway, I'll just copy and paste it. So download all the files, okay, including PBIX file, Power BI file also, okay. So once you have downloaded, I hope you remember how to make settings. So once you have downloaded both data source and day5 PBX file, you need to give the data source settings. That's it, simple. So let me go through Power BI report, that is day 5. Okay, tell what we have created yesterday, the same thing only. So we are going to practice with that. Let it get load. Okay. So yesterday we had created total 4 pages. So starting from overview, region-wise and country-wise profit and sales. Okay. Then we have seen top 10, bottom 10 also. The next is year-wise sales and profit we have done with our scattered chart. You can do with the line chart also. Okay. Then we had created table-wise. So we had created a matrix. So I have clicked on table. That's all I have done in this. Okay. So now, and even we practiced how to synchronize this slicer. Okay. So now we are going to see a little advanced tools, whatever available in Power BI desktop. So for example, as I mentioned, we are going through starting from drill up and drill down. It's the best tool to analyze things. We call it as granularity. We can check all the things like hierarchy. Okay. So for example, I will be selecting this. Let me select clustered bar chart. Okay. So now I want to analyze region wise or market wise. For example, in the right side, I have taken this, okay, clustered bar chart. So in the right side, I am going to expand these orders. So now I'll go for market. Okay, when I click on market, you can see these are things. Let me click on profit or sales, whichever you want. Okay. So now we got market that is for Europe, Asia Pacific, USCA, right? USCA means United States, Canada, then Latin America, then Africa. Now, when I click on this particular bar, it has to go to only Europe and give me the all details. How we can achieve that? So after doing this, again, I'm going to take country. I'll drag and drop country to the x-axis itself. Okay. Then we have profit. Now I'm going to click on focus mode. Okay. So you have here, these are the four options we have. Okay. Drill up, then drill down, then level hierarchy. If you hover your mouse, you can see drill up, drill down, then next level in the hierarchy, then expand all down to one level in the hierarchy. Okay. So for example, I have Europe. If I go for the next level, then I'll get the countries. So you can add data labels also. Okay, next I'll get the countries. So for example, I'm getting all the things. Okay, all countries is included. Profit, every country it is included. For example, my manager is asking, I want to see only for Europe. So what is the status? So which is the top? So what I can do, I can click on this, drill down the second option. Then I can click on Europe. So now I'll get only related to Europe region. You can see United Kingdom, France, Germany, all related to Europe. Again, you can go to drill up. Again, if I want to see for Asia Pacific, I can click on Asia Pacific. So I'll get only for Asia related. Right. This is how we can analyze the data with the drill up and drill down. Very useful tool for analyze purpose. Okay. This is one. And anytime you can click on this, it's a toggle. Toggle means I told you, right? It's like switching on, switching off the light with the same switch. Then go to next level hierarchy. You can go like this. We can add years also. Years, months, sales also we can add it. Right. Now, if I go for back to report, so we have finished with drill up and drill down. Now a little advanced we will go. So for example, let me check whether it's working here. Yeah, it is working. Now, for example, I want to analyze with different charts. Okay. So for example, manager is asking, get me all details. What is the issue? In which country it was low profit, in which country high profit, on which day? All the things to create, it will take much time. It may take 3 hours, it may take a day also. But with the help of this tool, machine learning tool, what I can do is directly I can go here, click on right click. We have here analyze. We want to see how the distribution is happening. So I can click on any one bar, click on analyze, find where this distribution is different. So click on this. So once we clicked on this, machine will start to read the data. Okay, whatever we are doing, everything will be applicable only for our data set. So for example, if we are using Google or any AI tools, so it will connect to internet and it will give us. Whereas these tools will help us to analyze our data itself. So you can see United States with 19.5% of record of Mexico with 5.1% of records on Australia. So complete with percentage it will give us. So if you keep on scrolling down, you'll get more depth, more detailed analysis. Okay. For doing this, it will take some hours for us to analyze. Right. Since we are in era of AI, our job is easy to do it. Right. So we saw drill up and drill down, and we saw the inbuilt AI. Suppose, for example, I'll just copy this, Control C. I'll do duplicate. Okay, I no need to copy, right? Just I'll close this, remove. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, for example, if you want to create a summarize, if you want to add some text content indicating what is happening in backend, right? To do that, again, we have to analyze our data set. Now, our job has become very easy. Similar to that, again, do right click, go for summarize. If you click on summarize, this is nothing but it will apply narrative. So when you click on this summarize, it will creating narrative with few text it gives like this. You can observe like this. So complete information it gives. So when you click on any particular information, even this will get changes. See, this is how so much interactive our Power BI desktop. So again, if I click on this, so all the information will be given. So complete narrative is given with the help of machine learning technology. It is already integrated, right? The only one step what I have to do, I have to do right click, analyze, or if I want summarize, I can click on summarize. So whatever I am teaching in today's session, all related to embedded machine learning, that is called AI, right? So all these things can be done with a few minutes. Clickable, everything is clickable, right? Yeah, inbuilt AI feature. Fine, I'll show it again. You can observe. So here, what I'm doing is, so suppose for example, my manager is asking, get me the complete details. What happened on Europe? Okay, if you have date also, date wise it gives, month wise it gives, day wise it gives. We can understand whether weekdays sales is good or weekend sales is good, right? So what I can do, I can click on any bar and do right click, and I can go for analyze, then find where this distribution is different. Click on this. So you'll get all the information. For example, here itself you can cross verify. Okay. And here different region wise it shows. So whichever you feel you want, you can click on plus symbol. That's it. So once you click on plus symbol, that visual will be attached here. See how so simple our work is now, right? So those days we have to keep on working and analyzing data with whenever we have a large data set. It takes some time, okay, to get the result. Now so simple, only right click we are going to do, and we are going to take some visual related to machine learning, that is AI. This is one which I showed you, and the next is do right click. I want to show summarize. Okay, I want to show some summarize. So for that, we are going to use either you can use this. You can see here this one narrative. Okay, or else you can do right click, click on summarize. The complete details it will give us. Okay, so that's how we can make use of this AI technologies with the help of Power BI desktop. And provided this all whatever we are doing is a free. So free of cost, Microsoft is providing us, we can practice these things, right? Then let me save the file. So we have gone through drill up and drill down to analyze the data, like granularity, I can say. Okay. Then we saw narrative and we saw analyze and summarize. Right. Narrative almost summarized, narrative, everything is same. We'll get those things only. Now we will see for Q and A. What do you mean by Q and A? Question and answer. So for example, in general nowadays, I hope everyone is using AI technologies like ChatGPT, Bing, everything. Right? We are using many things. Now, similar to that, in Power BI, we have Q&A, which is very useful tool. With the help of this Q&A, you can create complete report within few minutes. The only thing I have to click on this Q&A. Once I clicked on Q&A, so for example, once I have clicked, few things will be here itself. Few suggestions will be here itself. So for example, order by sale, sorted by sale, compare sales and profit. If I click on show all suggestions, it will show many things. Moreover, you can ask more question to this. Simple, it's like similar to Google. What's the main difference? Google is connected to internet and it is giving all the information. Whereas this Q&A is connected to our data source. Okay. So we are going to write something called as natural language. Natural language means what? Whatever we speak, the same thing we are going to write with some good grammar. That's it. Because machine need to understand in backend. So for example, give me top 5 or 3 countries I'll give. 3 countries by sales. Okay. Maybe bar chart. Okay. So top 3 countries by sales bar chart. We have many other options we are getting. Just click on this. You'll get it here. If you think I want this to be attached to my report, simple. You have to click on this icon. You can observe here, right? So you have to click on this icon. This one. So once you clicked on this, you can hover your mouse. It will show that turn this Q&A result into a standard visual. Okay, that's it. So instead of going to filter, doing all such things, we can do this also. For example, if you're working in an organization or if a student is working in an organization, if they want immediate report, instead of dragging drop, we can use Q&A also. How it's working is based on machine learning, it is working. Okay, then I have made this. So next, again, I can go to click on Q&A. Okay, so here let me give, okay, me or city by profit in, let me have tree map. Okay, city by profit in tree map I want, like this it gives. Right. So for example, if I want in subcategory, I can modify it as well. So subcategory by profit in tree map, like this. Then if I like this chart, I can click on this visual to standard, right? So now I got it. Within few seconds, I can create a report with the help of this Q&A. So additionally, you will be having option. You can go to file. Okay, you can go to option and settings. You click on options. So we have many options inbuilt. So we can modify that also. Right? Yes, please, you can mute. Hello? Susmita, can you mute them?
Yes, sir. I just now I muted. They can't unmute now.
Okay. So for example, I am clicking on again Q&A. So I can see here settings here itself. Okay, click on settings. So it will take me to the settings. Okay. You can see here different synonyms, review questions. If you click on synonyms, you can add. These are the pre-built suggestion it is giving. If you want to add more, you can add it. Right? Like this. So many things we can find out with the help of Q&A. Okay. Now, if you have any question, please you can ping in the chat box. The next is, as we started yesterday, we saw some filters. Okay. So three filters we have. One is filter on visual, filter on this page, and filter on all pages. Right. So for example, if I want to add, let me consider market itself. Okay. So I want to add filter market to the filter on this page. So for example, if I want to see Africa, I'll get Africa only here. So what I tried for filter on this page, this won't affect in other pages. Okay, it won't get affected in other pages. Okay. So again, I'll select all. So for example, if I want to get effect in all the pages, I can drag and drop here. Under filter pane, I can drag and drop here. So let me drag market to add data fields here. So now if I want to see for only for Europe, since I have dragged and dropped in this filter on all pages, if I click on Europe, so this will be affected across all reports. So it shows only Europe wise. Okay. So filter on visual, it won't show here. Once you click on particular information, then only it shows. Okay, now if I click on here, it shows filter on visual. If I click outside, it doesn't show you. It will show only the filter on this page and filter on all pages. Okay, so this is three filters we saw. One more is an advanced filter that is called as a drill through filter. So for example, let me go to table wise sales. Here, okay, so here you can see if you scroll down, add drill through fields here. Now, for example, if I go for overview, here I have category. Okay. So in the table wise, I have created category, subcategory, and sales. So for example, when I click on technology, it has to take me to the table wise sales and it should give complete detailed information. So how we can do this? So simple, you have to go under visualization pane. If you scroll down, there is an option called add drill through fields here. So for what we are going to see? For category, right? These are the category wise sales we have. So now I'll go to table wise sales. Now I'll drag this category and drop below this keep all filters. So once I have done this, since I have shapes here, I'm not able to see here, right? So if you zoom, you can see here one option is there. Back option, it will come. This is a navigation, back navigation. Okay. If I click on this with control, it will take to directly here itself. Okay. Now I have added table wise sales. So drill through I have added. So right now I am not clicking anything. Let it be. Now, if I go for overview, if you do right click on this, you'll get one more option as drill through. Previously, you might have not seen this. We have seen only analyze, right? Now you can see drill through. Drill through is option like filtering. So automatically you'll get this option. So once you have drag and drop under drill through field, right? So now, for example, I want to see for furniture. Do right click, click on drill through. You can go to the particular table itself. Table wise sales I want. Click on this. Directly it will go, and moreover you can see, since I have clicked on furniture under overview page, it will show only the furniture related things. Right. Again, if I go for overview, so this time I will click on office supplies, right click on drill through, click on table wise sales. So it will show now, instead of the previous one, now it is showing as office supplies. Okay, this is how you can make use of these filters. So filter on the visual, filter on this page, filter on all pages, then the advanced one, drill through filter. Whatever activity you are doing, see here, simple, it is selecting the particular category, right? Any questions or any repetition, please let me know. I hope you understood. Drill through, very important concept. Drill through is, so you can practice from your side. I'll give you 2 minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know. Or any repetition, you're always welcome. If you understood, you can you can give a message like you understood this. So we have started with drill up, drill down we completed, then drill through. Then we have seen narrative, analyze, summarize, and QA. So additionally, we have seen now how to make use of drill through. Right. This is few things which is advanced. Now the next one is, let me go through this new page I will create. Okay. Go to visualization, as usual, canvas settings. So I want to see the border, top border. Now we will create a combo chart. Okay, you can understand here we have line and stack column chart. This is a combo chart. So I will select like this and create it. Now let me go to date. Let me select date. Okay, date hierarchy I have selected. The next is sales and profit I will take. Sales and profit. Okay. So now what you can do is, you want profit underline means what we can do. So directly you can drag and drop this profit to the line axis, y axis, like this. So like this you will get it. Now you can check for granularity. So let me add data labels. Okay. So now, for example, I want to analyze this data, then you can click on this focus mode like this. Now, year wise, you can see there is an improvement we have, sales wise as well as profit also, right? So 2012, again 2013, 2.7, 3.4, and 4.3. It means some good changes we have in sales as well as profit also. You can see there is a difference. So, for example, this is year wise. If I want to see quarter wise, what to do? I can click on this drill down. This is the quarter wise. This overall quarter wise it is showing, that is from 2012 to 2015. Again, month wise. Then if you go day wise. So complete granularity you can see. For example, if you want to see only for 2014, you can click on this drill down and click on this. Like this. Now it is showing for the only one, that is for 2014. So quarter one, how much? Quarter two. For example, quarter three, I want to see. There is a slight improvement only. Why? What happened? I can click on this. Then I can find out, okay, July month it was less compared to September and August. Then September was very good compared to July and August sales. Right? You can click on July also. then it will show the days in which day it is a drop down profit and sales. So what happened on that particular day? So we can dig more, right? So complete analysis is possible with the help of this charts and drill up and drill down. Okay. The next is if I want to see year on year growth, how to do? In general, what happens? If you want to see year on year growth, we should apply some DAX formulas. Now, recently they have introduced, maybe 1 year over, they have introduced something called as new visual calculations. Okay. So let me minimize this. Okay. So you can select this. We have something called as calculations. Here you can see new visual calculation from the home tab. When I click on this new visual calculation, you have many things here. In real time, what frequently people use. So those things they have added. Instead of writing a complex formulas where they can save some time doing these things. So for example, I am clicking on running sum. That is a cumulative, right? So if I click on running sum, automatically it will create a table like this. Okay. So for example, here I am removing, let me remove quarter, let me remove day. Only month and year I am having it. Okay. So here you can observe it is giving only simple formula, right? To do this, we have to use YTD, QTD, MTD, like different formulas we have in our DAX. Instead of doing those things directly, if I want to, immediately if I want to see the things, running sum I want, cumulative values I want, right? So it is directly you can click on this particular running new visual calculation. Then I'll get running sum. In backend, they have written a code for this. Okay, you don't need to worry. You want only the result. So now it is asking parameter. So field it is asking. Field is nothing but you can give backspace. So once you give backspace, it is giving some suggestions. This is called intelligence. So I am talking about sales, right? So I'll select sales. That's it. So once you have done this, either you can press on enter or you can click on this commit button. So I'll get running sum, right? Like this, we have custom, many things we have running sum. Okay, running sum is you can observe how it looks. So January, how much sales? February. So this both will add and it gives the cumulative sum, running values. So like this, it keep on going till the total end, that is after December, it will close. Running sum will close, right? So again, it will be starting. So like this, we can analyze the things. So year wise, you want, so quarter wise, you want, those things also we can do it. I hope it is clear. You can try from your side. If you want any repetition, you can do it. So let me save this file. So now we'll do for table wise now. So for example, I'll take some table. Okay. So for this table itself, we can add new calculation. So let me take category, then subcategory. So now I want to see the profit or sales, whichever. Okay. Let me increase the font size. So global, I typed global. I'm making as 20 font size. Okay, to make it visible. Now, if I want to add a new visual calculation. I can click on this. Clicking on this table, you have to click on this new visual calculation. Now I want to see the percent of parent. I can see. Right. If you have any question, please you can unmute or you can ping it. Yes, please. Okay. So now if I want to see percent of parent or percent of grand total, that also I can see. So for example, I'll convert this into matrix, right? So table is only two-dimensional, right? So we'll go for the three-dimensional matrix we can go. Okay. So for example, I'll drag subcategory to rows itself. So I can expand all levels. Okay. Now I'll click on this and I'll go for new visuals. Now this one I can take either percent of parent or percent of grand total, we can take it. So for example, I am taking percent of parent. So it will give all the information. Okay. Here only it is asking is field. Field I know it is only profit. Right. So I can give profit tab. You can use tab. Here also I'll remove this field and I'll use profit. Okay, it is adding a formula, DAX formula. Divide sum profit, collapse. It is adding the collapse. So whenever user collapse it has to give all the information, right? Then axis. Axis comes, we have different axes here. So for example, here you can see many things, right? If you want to column wise, if you want to see or column rows, so I'll go for column rows. And provided all the information is correct, I'll click on OK. See, now I got percentage wise. Okay. But the problem is, you can observe here, it is showing 0.19, 0.57, right? So I want to show in the percentage wise. How I can show? Simple. So if you scroll down here, I have a values. Below that, you can see the symbol. Right. Whenever you create a new thing, it will show the symbol. This is a function, new calculation it has added. So I can click on this drop down. I can click on edit calculation. So once I have done, it will take me to edit calculation. So here only thing I want to do some format. So similar to how we have inbuilt Excel formulas. So we have something called as format. Okay. The function name is format. So it is showing values format. So what I will do, so comma. So inside this, I am going to give okay 00 percentage. Just a format I am giving. That's it. So once I click on this, I will give the percentage. So now I can understand for furniture, for bookcases, how much it is 56.8 percentage. Chair, how much? Furnishing, how much? Table, how much? If you go for drill up also, you can understand. So in our sales, that is profit, total percentage, how much contribution made for furniture, how much contribution made for office supplies, and how much for technology. By seeing this picture itself, we can understand where it is more. So in technology only, there is a good sales or profit, good profit here, right? Then later, office supplies, then the furniture. Then they need to understand, so how only this is getting more profit. Why can't we make for office supplies also? Why can't we make for furniture also? So based on this, they will give some discounts, some seasonal discounts. All this they will plan in real time. How the companies or organization is planning based on this analysis. In simple data analyst has to give the solution to the higher authorities by showing this storyteller, right? So what we are doing so far, we are giving the storyteller. So nowadays, every company is required storyteller people only, right? So in that way, we have to make our students, they need to give complete analysis, complete presentation so that even the higher authorizations should understand what is going on in backend, how the business is happening. So with the help of all these ready-made tools, you can make it easily and efficiently. I hope it is clear. If you have any questions, please, you can ask question in the chat box and try for this. If you're not having these options, okay, this new calculation option, you can go to file, then you can go for options, click on options. By default, updated Power BI, you will be having these options. Okay, here you can see preview features. So there you can see preview features. If you scroll down, you'll be having these visual calculations. By default, it might not have checked for few people, so you can check this. So once you have checked this tool will be available under Home tab. Okay, many things we have. By default, it will be checked and unchecked. Wherever you want, you can check it. You can see here, summarize with Copilot visual. Okay, these are available for only for organization, provided admin has to provide it, right? So for everything, there is a pay. So company will be paying for as per the requirement. Please let me know any questions if you have. There was some response, continuous 4 days. I don't know what happened to you guys. Today there is no response. Okay. If there is no response, then I'll go for the next one. Considering you understood whatever I taught today so far. So now you have here desktop view. Another is mobile layout view. You can click on here itself, mobile layout view. Okay. So this is how the mobile layout view will be there, right? So now we are going through Power BI service. I'll show you how we can do it. Okay. So yes, okay. So now, as I mentioned, if we want to collaborate or share this to our colleagues, whenever we are working in the companies or in the college, anything, anywhere. If you want to share this under Home tab, we have something called as Publish. You can see here under Home tab, we have something Publish. Okay. So we need to publish this. To publish this, we need to log in with organizational ID. I have checked it, but legally you should have a company organization ID, then only it works. Okay. So here you can click on this publish this report. So once you click on publish this report, the first thing it will ask you, save the changes. Microsoft Power BI desktop, do you want to save your changes? Yes, save. So once we have clicked on save, it will open a dialog box. Which workspace do you want to select? So the day one, I told you what is workspace. Workspace is like a container where we can have all these assets. Assets are nothing but my report, my data set. These are called assets, right? So now, since I have only one workspace, okay, for demonstration purpose, I have created only one workspace. We can create more workspaces, right? So I will click on my workspace, then select it. So for example, I'll show you mm, Power BI subscriptions. Let me take this. Yeah, Power BI license I'll give. Yeah, Power BI pricing plan. If you click on Power BI pricing or license, it will take to our website, that is Microsoft Power BI pricing plan. So if I click on this, okay, if you scroll down, Power BI Microsoft Fabric. Okay, this is the new application. Inside this application only, they have kept this Power BI. So initially I mentioned, right, these are deal with all data engineering. Okay. Now, Power BI, they're telling it is a free account. Whereas Power BI Pro, they will charge around $14 user per monthly. We scroll down, there is something called as premium per user. Okay, based on the organizational requirement, they will purchase this subscription. Then we have variable. If I keep on scrolling down, it will show all the details. So for example, we are clicked on Power BI itself. We have this many accounts, which we are trying is free, right? So whenever you are dealing only with Power BI desktop, then you are doing with free account. So what all features available? We can create report, but we cannot publish report. We don't have advanced AI. We don't have data flows. Many things is missing because it is free. That's all. Then we'll go for Pro, Power BI Pro. So only if we have Pro, from starting from Pro, then we'll be having that publish, report to, share and collaborate facility will be provided to us. Okay. Then that is has model memory size, it is 1 GB and refresh rate for Power BI data set is 8 per day. What do you mean by refresh rate? So for example, in organization, so in a day, they may get new data, right? They may get fresh data, but provided if they have subscribed for only, if they have taken license only for Pro, they'll get only 8-day reference. Refresh it will get. It means automatically it will get refresh so that they can see the live data set, right? Live report they can see. Then 10 GB per license. Then if I go for premium, I can see model capacity is 100 GB. Okay, compared to Pro, it is more. And you can see there is huge difference we have here. Whereas for Pro, they are giving only 8 refresh per day automation. Whereas here they are giving 48. Automatically they'll get a live update. Instead of clicking on refresh, they don't need to give refresh. Automatically it will get updated. So only they are charging this much. And they have 100 TB memory capacity. Inside Power BI service, they can have 100 TB. And the last one, Power BI embedded. So that varies as per their communications. Okay, these are the basic things which is very important. Okay, if I say in interview time also, so they will be asking these questions to the students. Very important one. Okay, at least one question will be there related to this. So in Pro, how many refresh it will happen automatically? In Premium, how many? So they can say 8 per day, 48 per day. Okay, these are the important things and how much capacity they will ask model, memory, and how much is the maximum storage. This is all available in internet itself, provided some guidance is required for students, right? So these things we saw. Let us go to our project. I'll click on my workspace. I'll select. So it will directly take me to the website called as app.powerbi.com. Okay. So now it is publishing to the workspace, that is Power BI service. Inside Power BI service workspace. Now it is giving information that everything is ready. Do you want to see? Yes. So got it. I can click on got it, or I can click on this directly. Open day 5. Then if I click on this, it will directly take me to, okay. It will directly take me to Fabric. Okay, inside Fabric only we have this Power BI service. right? All the information, sorry, inside Fabric only we have Power BI tool. So here you can see overview, and I have region and country wise. So whatever we had created in Power BI desktop, everything can be viewable here. Now the question is, can we create a report in Power BI service? Yes, we can create a report, but with few components won't be available. Okay, the complete maximum components will be available in our Power BI desktop itself. Now, there since every company is thinking all the application to be migrate to the cloud itself instead of having desktop applications, right? So slowly they will add all the components. However, we have in Power BI desktop, they'll move completely to cloud technology itself. Okay. Then we have table wise all the things we have. Okay. The left side you can see home. If I click on home tab, okay. So you can see few recommended reports already we have reports or dashboards. You can say here inside Power BI service they have created many dashboards. That is Microsoft has given few templates. We can use it also. Okay, these are the ready templates we have to understand to learn. Okay. Then we have Copilot, as I mentioned, it is only for organizational. Okay. Then you can click on create. Once you click on create, you will be having all the assets where you can upload your assets into this Power BI service. These are the options, different option connections we have. We can upload it directly from here also you can upload. Either you can publish or you can upload from here itself. Okay. So now you have workspace. So under workspace, as of now, I have only one workspace, that is my workspace. You can create many. For example, if I am creating new workspace, I can give here a name. So for example, I am giving Excel workspace. So description we can give. Sales report. Okay. So domain, assign to domain. Since I am using, so I will be the admin. Right. So all the options you can see. Okay. And if you want to upload anything, okay, contact list. So I am the owner. If I want to add any colleagues, I can add. So here also you can see Pro. Now I am using Pro since I am a trainer. So they have given me this license, right? So in organization they might have Pro or Premium also. Then Premium, Capacity, Embedded, Fabric, many things we have. So once I click on Apply, this will again one more workspace will be created. So whatever action you have taken, here you can see the notification that what you have made. So it will give the notifications. Okay. So you can directly upload from here also. Click on import, then report. Then from this computer, from OneDrive or SharePoint. However we want, we can import it. So all the things. If I click on workspace now, I have two things. One is Excel workspace and one is my workspace. Okay, let me go to my workspace. So day 5, this is what we are dealing with. Now, as I mentioned, whenever we publish, our assets will be published to the container, right? So you can observe here, two things we have. So concentrate on these two things. This is what report. This is what data set. Data set I should said, right? Semantic model it is. Okay. So initially the name was data set. Later they have converted into semantic. See here, it is showing as semantic model. It means starting from ETL process, then modeling, then DAX, all together called as semantic model. Now, you can see the refresh time, schedule refresh we have. Okay, you can see the refresh time. This is the time, refresh time. That is 4:4. I have done it. Right. You can click on this to schedule refresh. So as I mentioned, showing in Power BI price list. So Pro means 8 refresh per day. You can give some timings, like how many times you want 8. You can click on this schedule. Once I click on this, it will go for the additional settings. So what and all settings? Gateway. Gateway is nothing but where your data source is sitting. So for example, my data source is sitting in my PC. It has to connect to the cloud. So this is what gateway will say. So we can install this application and we have to give the connection. Then parameters they have. A few things it won't work since I am using Pro. Then refresh. Okay, you can switch on this. You want refresh frequency whether daily or weekly or monthly. All these things will be available. Then Q&A, all these things. Then explore. So many things we have. Copilot and all, it won't work for me. Then access. So multiple things, settings we can do here, guys. Okay. So these are the settings we have. Okay. And this is the ellipse. You can see if you click on this ellipse, okay, you can do many things here. Okay. First, we will do one thing. We'll create a dashboard. Then slowly we will go this. Okay. Drive link you want, right? Okay. Now, for example, here we have a report. Here we have a data set, that is semantic model. First, let us go for report and we'll create a dashboard. I'll show you how we can create a dashboard in Power BI service. Okay. So I will click on this day 5 and provided in dashboard, you cannot add everything, right? We want summarize only, right? We are overview only we can add into our dashboard. Whereas in report, you can have many things. So now what I'm going to do is if we want only this view to the dashboard, directly we can click on this three dot. Okay, let me give here. Okay, three dot from this ellipse pin to dashboard. It means what happened? Everything will get pinned to our dashboard. So initially I said like in day 1, so we have different building blocks, right? So we have different building blocks of Power BI. I told you like whenever we are going to Power BI service, we are going to learn about tile. Tile is nothing but single visual. So you can observe here, visualization, these are the building blocks of Power BI, visualization, semantic model or data sets, reports, dashboards, and tiles. So now we are going to see about this concept, tiles concept. Tiles is nothing but single visuals. All visual, single visual is called as tiles. So for example, I want to pin this visual, okay, to my dashboard. What I will do, I have an option. This is called pin visual. This one. So when you hover the mouse, you'll get these options. When I click on hover my mouse, I'll get option. So for example, I want to take all these 4. What I will do, I'll just click on pin visual. It is asking, do you want to add this visual or tile to your new or existing? Right now, I don't have any existing dashboard. I'll create a new dashboard. So I will give as sales analysis. Dashboard we will create. Sales analysis dashboard. Okay, once I created sales analysis dashboard, I can pin the visual. Okay. Now it is asking, do you want to go to dashboard? No. As of now, no. I will create more. So this also pin the visual. To the existing one, I will click, then click on pin. The same thing for this also. Then pin the visual. Okay. So 4 visual I have taken, that is 4 tiles I have taken. So I'll go for region and country wise. So I will see any other things we can do it. So I'll add this also. These 2 I will add. Then I will take you to sales analysis dashboard. I'll add this also. Yeah. Now I'll go to dashboard. I'll click on go to dashboard. So now you can observe it is created dashboard now. So this is called dashboard. That is one page Canva, we can say, or one page template. If you scroll down, all the information you can see, like highest sales, how much by category, lowest, how much, profit, how much by segment, then region you can see, profit by country you can see. So all this, suppose if you have a question, you can ask here and later convert that into visual, how we did in Power BI desktop, same way. Okay. You can ask questions also. Ask about data. Yes, if I want to ask about data. So for example, how many written are there? I can click on this. Or I can ask question also. Okay. So let me Q&A. Let me see top people by number of how many people are there. Let us see what it is saying. Yeah. So how many people are there? So 24 it is showing. Count it is showing. If I want to pin the visual, I can click on pin visual. That's it. Existing dashboard. Yes, I want. That's it. Go to dashboard. See now, if you do scroll towards right, you can see one more visual had been added. With the help of what? Questioning. You can ask the question and you can get it. Right. Once you have created this, you have many things here. One by one, we will go. Okay. So we have file, share, chat in Teams. In Teams also directly we can integrate this Power BI reports or dashboard. Then comments. Comments are nothing but, for example, if you have shared this to your colleagues, what you can do, you can ask them how the dashboard is, anything I need to add or not. Even they can add their own comments. So immediately you will get an alert that your colleague has given with their name. This is the comment they have given. The next is subscription to dashboard. It means what? So for example, every day morning, I need to see what is the sales, what is the profit, complete report I want, or complete dashboard I want. I can click on subscribe to dashboard. And I can give the mail ID, which mail ID I want, at what time I want, at what, all the information we can give. Then we have edit. So here we have dashboard theme. We can add a dashboard theme also. Okay. If I click on this dashboard theme, we have four options: light, dark, color blend, and custom. So for example, I will make it as dark. If you have any other theme, you can upload it or download the theme. Then click on save. So now I got this. Right. So now if I click on share, this is what how we can share to our friends or colleagues. So enter name, email address. Okay, if I'm working in the organization, I can enter their email ID, I will get it automatically. Then I can grant the access. So we have different access, right? Admin, then we have contribution, member, viewer. So those access we can give to the particular employees. Then share. When talk about share, if I click on share, okay, this we have completed, right? Let me go to subscribe to dashboard. So I can create a subscription. Okay. So when is the start date? When is the end date? Till which date you want this report to be sent to your mail ID. Whether you want daily, hourly, monthly, weekly, schedule time also you can do. Okay. Once you have done, you can click on save. Automatically, a email will be coming. Okay. Then mobile layout. If I want to see mobile layout, I can click on mobile layout. So as I mentioned, right, mobile app, we can see anytime, anywhere, they can see the reports. So here you want to drag and keep like this, you can give. So for example, count of people I want at the last, starting itself, beginning itself. Okay, I can drag and drop like this. I can minimize also. So whatever we want, we can do it. So this is how it will be visible to other people when they are seeing from the mobile. Okay. Okay, these are all we did. Okay, few we have taken machine learning visualization also. The same way here also we have something called as, let me go to workspaces, my workspace. Here under data set, you can refresh this manually. If you want to do manual refresh, we can do. You can see the timings also. Now, if I click on this more option, I have many things here. For example, I want to explore this data, review they have given. Analyze in Excel, I can do. Create a report. As I mentioned, right, we can create report as well as dashboard in our Power BI report. Similar to Power BI desktop. Few things won't be available. Okay. Then we have auto create report, a very useful tool. If I want within 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it will create a basic report, not like human, since it is AI, it will create a basic report. Then we have create paginated report. Paginated report is like tables. It will come in the pixels, whichever is best pixel, we can take it. Then get quick insights. Here it will apply all machine learning tools. Then security. What is the security you want to give? Rename, open semantic model, many things we have. Okay. So for example, I will try for auto create report. Just observe what is happening. So what I did, I went for this semantic model. Then here I am going to create auto create report. Just click on sit back. It will do for you. The basic report can be done. It does a basic report. See, I mentioned 2 to 3 minutes, hardly 1 minute. It has given a complete report, a basic report with quick summary. So number of delivery days it has taken. We had, I hope you remember yesterday we have given this number of delivery days. So count of customer ID, count of postal code, all this will be done. And moreover, in today's topic, I told you about narrative. It has added narrative also. So within 1 minute, it has done everything, guys. Provided internet speed is there, everything will be done within 1 minute. Okay, this is one. So right now I'm deleting it. I don't want this. And the next is workspaces. Here, if you click on this more option, and very good tool we have, get quick insights. Okay, when I click on this get quick insights, it will take me to the next page and it will create few visuals by learning the data set. In that, whichever you feel it is better for analyzing, you can pin that visual. Right? You have to click on that tile, click on the pin the visual. And it will create more professional way. This is what it has created with donut chart. Okay, category, office supplies, furniture, technology, then count of returns. Okay, and row ID quantity. So whichever you feel you want, you can pin the visual. Okay, this is a tile, so we can pin the visual. So all this. Okay, so I'm going to pin the visual. The first one. First one is looks good. So technology wise, everything it is showing postal code by category. I will click on this pin visual. So existing dashboard, I'll click on pin the visual. That's it. Okay. So once I have done this, it will take to dashboard, or you can go to dashboard and check whether it has pinned or not. So now you can see previously we had only two assets, that is day 5 report and semantic data set. Here you can see dashboard. So click on sales analysis dashboard. Okay. So the new one which we have done, that is got added. Even that got added. Right. So let me go to workspace again. Okay. Let me go to report. Okay. Now here you have export option. I told you, right? We can see all this in the PowerPoint also. So for example, we click on share. This is the organizational name, copy email ID we can do. Click on export, analyze in Excel, PDF, PowerPoint. PDF is a static, which is not dynamic, right? So for example, I want to analyze this with the PowerPoint. I can click on PowerPoint. So if you want embed live data as it is, or you want to export as image, whichever you want, you can do it. So for example, I'm doing this. I can copy this, okay, and I can paste it. So it will get open in the PowerPoint, right? It takes some time, or directly I can open in the PowerPoint itself. Okay, it is loading just a report. Let me go through this. Open in PowerPoint I will do. Provided you should have a license, that we call it as Microsoft 365. Open in PowerPoint. This feature they have added maybe 5 to 6 years before. Initially we had only static. So now they have added this. Okay, switch to work account. Let me switch to work account. This one. Okay, when I open anything with this ID, it will ask more security purpose, it will ask more authentication. So it will take some time. Okay, let me open that app. Okay, it got approved. Now we can see the dynamic report inside PowerPoint. Previously, this option was not there long back. And whatever I am practicing this will be working only for me. Okay, guys. So if you're working in an organization or in a college, if college people are giving that options, then you can share to same mail ID should be there. For example, at the rate xlr.in means only xlr.in person can view these reports, not everyone. So if I go for slideshow, see here, if I click on 2012, it get activated. 2013, it get activated. Okay, these things were not there initially. Even I was thinking why this is not there. Then later, based on audience or customers, they have modified things. Microsoft has modified things. So provided any application, if they want an interactive report or dashboard, it should work. So like that in backend, those people are working. Okay. So live data, we are observing a live data. Okay. This is one way we can share it. The next is PDF. PDF, I hope you remember. If you click on PDF, current values, default values, or everything default, click on export. It will export as PDF. I have got trial like only 60 days. Okay. So for each ID, they'll give only this much for trial. So I can download this, save. Okay, since I have opened many applications, my system got slow. So first, let me cancel this PowerPoint. Okay, let me go to downloads. See this. This is how all the report will be. We can see in the form of PDF. But the problem is it is a static. It's not a dynamic, right? Okay. So let me go through this Power BI service. Okay. See, whatever I have done here, it is showing the alert. Okay. So now the next is we have something called as subscription we have seen. The next is called alert. So what do you mean by alert? It will apply some conditions. Okay. If I click on set alert, so I can give for any option. So for example, profit, I can select, I can add some conditions. When this change happens, when this becomes, when the profit becomes low, then give me the notification. Okay, we can add alert. If it is lesser than or negative, so less than some amount. Okay, send notification. Where do you want notification? Whether you want in Teams or email, I can select email. Then click on apply. So once I have done this, every time any changes happens, okay, it will trigger. I hope you understand the trigger means what happens. Immediately, whenever any conditions, whatever condition we have applied, if it is equal to that condition, immediately it will get triggered and it will send the email to us. The alert it will send. Okay, this based on this data set or this visual, okay, it will tell us there is some problem like the sales and profit has become less than this value. It will give all the information in simple way. Okay, like this we can click on add alerts also. Okay, this is what set alert we can do. The next is if you want to edit, you can click on this edit. So directly you can do all the things here. So for example, whatever we have done with the help of Power BI report, we can do that also here, right? So for example, I want to have, let me see, the same visual you can see. Power BI report visual only we can see, right? So Power BI visual report only we can see. So for example, I want to add, let me go to table wise or this one. Okay. Let me have visualization. Okay, then where we did that, page 2, page 3. Yeah. So here what I'm going to do is, for this I can add something called as conditional formatting. Okay. So what I can do, I'm going for page 3. You can see the function which we applied from new visuals. I will click on this conditional formatting. I'll add some conditional formatting. For example, if I add background color, I want by default this color itself. Click on OK. So it will apply to here. So how we have in Excel, the same way it will show us. It is taking some time, I think so. Then we can add font color, data bars we can add, icons also we can add. And provided this conditional formatting will be applied only for two visuals. One is table, another is matrix. We have to remember this. Okay, here it's not, I don't know, it is taking time, I think so. So here I'll just show you how it is applying. So I go for the last page. Okay, let me expand this. Let us try here, at least it's working. So sum of profit I will apply. Let us see. Conditional formatting, background color. So it is giving, click on OK. Like this. This is what I want to show you. The same way how we have in Excel, same all the things we have. Conditional formatting, font color we have. If you want to add data bars, we can add data bars. If you want to have negative, so negative I'll give as maybe dark red I will give. Click on OK. Because we have got negative, right? See? So wherever it is negative, it will give us red color. Okay, I'll repeat it this. So let me remove all. So if I want to add some conditional formatting, okay, we can prepare the data. Is it possible in this, or every time we need to import the data? Yes. See, as I mentioned, we can create a data also. Okay. The problem is it is not like cells. I told you, right? We have only table, column, and rows. If you want to create, keep on creating manually, it takes some time. Not possible, right? Our time will get wasted. So this tool is completely useful for importing data and do some modification. Whatever modification you do here, this won't get affected for original data source. For analyzing and visualizing purpose only, we are making use of this Power BI desktop tool. Suppose if you want really, if you want to enter manually, maybe few data, I can do it. So for example, if I want to enter data, click on enter data from home tab. The thing is manually we have to add. We don't have like dragging option. So Microsoft is working similar to Excel, whatever we have that we are going to, they are going to add in this also. So for example, I'll give weekday number. Okay. So what I can do is I can double click this. I can give day number and day name. So manually only we can write it. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 days, right? So consider weekday starts from Monday. Monday. See in Excel under what you have? If you have given Monday, you can drag it, but here it's not possible, right? Tuesday, like this, we have to keep on typing it manually. If you want to add any new data by your own, that time we have to do this. Otherwise, whatever possible you can do in Excel and you can import it. So once you have done this, then you have to load it like this. See, what is the thing is, like whichever is possible in Excel, we can do in Excel, then import that into our Power BI report and we can do visualization and analyzing, right? That's a simple way. We can do that, right? Okay. So now, so I'll show you again how we can do conditional formatting. So here in the, you have to select the table or matrix, okay? Only for table matrix, it works. Other things, it won't work. Okay, let it get loaded. Okay. So now you can go to sum of profit. Here you can see a drop down. Click on this and you can see conditional formatting. Whichever you want, you can add. So for example, I'm adding data bars. Okay. I'll click on data bars. So you'll get a dialog box. Which color you want, minimum, lowest value, maximum, highest value. So for example, lowest value is given as a blue color, okay, and black color. Okay, negative bar, what I will give is, because we are dealing with profit, I want it in red color. Then click on OK. So now you can observe here how it is applying. Data bar has applied for positive like this, and for negative, wherever it is negative is there, it is giving in red color highlighting. Okay. Apart from this, you can add icons also. You can add multiple conditional formatting, provided you have to give correct rule. How we give in Excel, icons also we can add it. So provided here you have to convert into values, that is number. First you have to do this step, how we do in Excel. Then add some values, okay, minimum, maximum value, how much you want, for which color you want. For example, style, you don't want this, means you can go for different style like this. Different style you can go. If I want to make this rule down, I can click on like this. Right, I can go up. And if you want format style, you can see rules, field value. If you want to apply values only or value and total, both we can click on this. Now profit we are dealing with. So summarize and whether you want sum, average, that also you can decide. Now icon layout, whether you want from left side or right side, left of data or right of data, that also you can make it. So icon alignment, how you want, whether in top or middle or bottom. Once you have entered all the values, you can click on OK. So it will get applied. So whatever we are doing in Excel, the same thing we can do with a different interface. So I said, right, initially, Power BI is nothing but advanced of Excel. Same way we can add web URL also. Okay. So multiple things is possible. Anytime if you feel I don't want this conditional formatting, so I can go to sum of profit, then remove conditional formatting. Remove all I can see. I can do remove all. Okay, this is how you can make use of this conditional formatting. So always make sure you save the file. Okay, without fail, you need to save the file. So now we have almost completed as per the curriculum. So all the things we have completed, I hope everyone understood. We can create a report or dashboard in Power BI service, whereas in Power BI desktop, we can create only a report. Okay, always remember this. Anytime, don't tell that you can create a dashboard in Power BI desktop, because that is also one question for students. If they go for interviews, they want to understand more than the front end, back end, how they will understand. Logic is important, right? So how we will get based on practice or experience, right? So you can tell them all these things. Okay, and you can add additional charts also. For example, I want to add funnel chart, I can add funnel chart. Okay, it's like hierarchy, it will say. So for example, I am adding, let me take category wise sales, how much. See, I can do all this activity in both Power BI desktop as well as Power BI service. So now I can focus here also. So based on funnel chart, based on hierarchy, it gives what happened. So office supplies, furniture, then technology. So technology is in top. This visual will give you the correct information or accurate information it gives us. Based on this, we can understand the data set, right? So all this can be possible with the help of both Power BI service as well as Power BI desktop. Okay, so we saw this, we saw Q&A, manual narrative. So many things we have. Slices we saw, remap we saw, bar charts, column chart we saw, and combo chart also we saw. And donut chart also we saw with the help of this tool, Power BI service. So anytime if you required, if you want to delete this, so you can go to workspace settings and delete this workspace. Many workspace we can create. There is no limit, such a limit we have. And we have one more thing. Let me check whether we can do that or not. Okay. We can create an app also. Sometimes in Pro it works. That option we don't have here. Actually, we'll get an option like app. So directly we can create an app similar to how we have an Android app, right? And what do you say? Apple, right? So all these things we have here also inbuilt. But right now it is not showing. Here it will be showing the app where we can integrate all these reports to that app. And only thing we have to share the link. Okay, so export we saw, share. Okay, once you click on share here, you can enter the email address whomever they want, or you can copy the link. So you can copy the link and you can share to your colleagues. Then mail we have, team we have, PowerPoint we have, all these things. Then apart from that, what we have? Edit, okay. And very important thing, okay, let me go to workspace. Okay, here. So observe here, this is the normal view we are seeing. This is this view, list view. We have one more called as lineage view or lineage view or lineage view. If you click on this lineage view, it will give you the blueprint. So from where it is starting, where it is ending. It's like pipeline. We click on this, it will show from where the data source we have taken. You can observe here, we have taken from Global Superstore 2016 Excel file. Gateway is connected to data source, that is to my system, my PC, and the semantic model name is day 5. Then if you go for here, alerts I have created, and this is the report and dashboard. Complete things, a blueprint it shows us. It's like pipeline from where it is starting, from where it is ending. It's like end to end, we can say, right? So any issues we get in Power BI service, you can look into this. It will give some error here itself. If any impacts, you can see, show impact across workspaces. If any error comes, it will show here itself. We can look into this itself. If we click on this show impact, it will show what is the issue we have. So 3 impacts, 1 workspace, activator, how many, all these things it will show us. Okay, this is how we can see the lineage view. Later, you can convert this into list view like this. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So everything we have seen from for day 1 to day 5, starting from scratch to the almost advanced level, we have seen it, right? How much ever possible within 10 hours I can cover. I have covered it. I hope it was useful and knowledgeable for you all guys. That's all from me, Susmita.
Uh, yes, sir. So we'll wait for 2 to 3 minutes. If they have any question related to topic,
Yes,
they can ask with you. So,
correct.
dear faculties, I request please not to ask about certificates, attendance, and all. I will let you know after 5 minutes. If any query related to technical or topic wise, you can just ask to sir.
Please, guys, you can ask me questions. Thank you, guys. Okay, Power BI desktop, you can directly install from Microsoft Store. If you go for Start menu, okay, in initial I said, right, Store. From that Microsoft Store, you can open the Microsoft Store. From that, you can search for Power BI desktop and install it. Okay, automatically it will get updated. You no need to worry, guys. Whenever you download or install from Microsoft Store, automatically the Power BI will get updated to latest version. I told you, right? Every month there will be a Power BI updation will be there. Okay, so you can check out with the help of Power BI community. If you go for Google and search for Power BI community, you can check out all the information, guys. So here the only thing you have to do is you have to type Power BI desktop. That's it. So once you search for Power BI desktop, you'll get it. You can install this. Initially, it will show you as get. Okay. Later, after you have installed, it will show like this itself, open or installed. You'll be getting the latest version from Microsoft Store itself. No worries.
Yes, sir. If we don't have any questions to address, we can wind up. Thank you so much, sir, for all this 5 days of informative session. So thank you so much. We'll definitely again meet you in next SDP or FDP, sir. Our team will get connect with you for this.
Thank you, madam. Thank you,
Thank you,
Susmita.
sir.
Thank,
Thank you.
thank you all. I enjoyed the session. I hope you all enjoyed. All the best, guys. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye. Yeah, so dear faculty members, I know you are all having so much of questions related to certificates and all. Yes, definitely, I'll let you know. So the certificate which we are going to issue within 10 to 15 days. Okay, I request as we have completed the session just for today, So I request please be waited for at least for 10 days. Within 10 days, you will all receive the certificate. If you are eligible, as we already informed, 60% of attendance is very mandatory to get the certificate. If you secure 60% or above 60% of attendance, for definitely you will all get the certificate. And related to materials and recordings, all the recordings and materials which is already uploaded in LMS dashboard. So you can just go through there. You can leave the recordings if you have any queries, or even you can leave the materials. Okay. So any other questions? If any questions, you can just put it on chat. I will answer for it. And also one more important thing which we have already informed. The students won't get the certificate because this is a faculty development program. The student can join the sessions for their knowledge purpose, but they will not get the certificates if they are eligible, or if they are not eligible also. The student won't get the certificate. Only for faculties, we are going to issue the certificate if they are eligible. Yes, to the mail, we will share the certificate to your register mail. Only 2 days attended the class. If you have attended only for 2 days, I'm sorry to say this, you are not eligible for the certificate. As 60% of attendance is mandatory, at least the minimum days which you have to be attended for 3 days. If you have not attended, you will not get the certificate. If you have any doubt after this, yes, if any concern related to a certificate, related to anything about XLR, you can drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. I'm just pinging the mail ID on chat. That is edl@xlr.com. What about the students means? The students won't get the certificate. Any other questions or query? And kindly don't ask for previous day's attendance link, as the attendance link will be active only till 5:30. So the previous day's attendance link can't be shared. Any other questions? Ma'am, my LMS login in working. I mean, not able to log in. Okay, fine. Please drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. We'll look into your concern. Okay, kindly drop me a message, like personal message, your mail ID. Let me check. Yesterday I have attended, but I have not marked filtered attendance. No issues. If you have not marked your attendance for one day, it will not matter. That's fine. No issues. Any other things? Any other concern? Okay, let me repeat once again. The certificate, if you are eligible, 60% or above 60%, then only you will all get the certificate. The certificate which we are going to send to your mail IDs, to your register mail IDs within 10 to 15 days. Then that's it. I kindly request, please send me your mail ID in the same chat to me in person. I will check. I will check and connect with you. Or you can just share your contact number also. I'll just connect with you and I'll look after your concern. Okay, I'm getting the mail. Sure, I'll just check on this. I'll just check and I'll get back to you in few hours. Okay, anything else? Okay, those who are sending me the mail IDs, I request this kindly drop a mail to idel@xlr.com. As Gangadhar sir informed, he have dropped the mail, but still the LMS is not working. That's the reason I have asked him to share the mail ID. So the rest who are all sharing their mail IDs, it is not like uh, there are so many mail IDs which is not able to uh, be on track. I request please drop a mail to edl@xlr.com. We will check it. Yeah, I think we are going to complete this program. We can just wind up for the day. There are no questions. As I told those who are sending me the mail IDs, kindly drop a mail. Okay, yeah. Thank you all. Thank you for joining for all this 15 days, 5 days of program. We'll definitely meet again in next upcoming FDPs or SDPs. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, and one more important update. We are starting with a new program from Monday, which is on Feb 9th. So that is for the students. It is a student development program on DSC. So I'll be sharing the registration link. Like if it is also the free program, and it will be for 15 days, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's starting from Monday, that is 9th of Feb. If you wanted to enroll your students, you can share the registration link. So I have shared the registration link on a chat. You can all share with your students. They can enroll. They can register. It's a registration form. Let me wait for 2 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes so that you all can capture those registration link and keep it somewhere. So let me wait for a few minutes. I request if the students are interested, if they wanted to enroll the student development program for 15 days, they can click on the registration link and they can register for that particular program. Gayatri ma'am, as informed, I'm not able to share the previous day's attendance link, which is already closed. We can't, like, you cannot mark your attendance of previous days. Okay, I think we can good to end up. Thank you so much for joining this 5 days of program. So we will definitely meet in next STPs or FTPs. I request if you are interested in our programs, ideal programs, as I say, you can visit our website, that is www.xlr.com. You can register for the program that you wanted to. Thank you all. Thank you for joining. Have a great day.